Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It's an excellent brow day, which can only mean one thing. Everything else makeup related is also going to be excellent. That's how I work in my head. I have foundation on. It went on okay. The brows are great. We're all primed, ready to go, ready to play with color and other products outside of makeup as well. I got a little hair, got a little nail, got a little extra random product that I'm going to be talking about, but everything that I am going to be trying out or sharing with you that I have already tried out that I love has to do with creators here on the platform, whether it is a collaboration or a brand that they own, because there's two different avenues that creators can take. I really just wanted to show love and talk about how awesome it is for creators to have the opportunity to collaborate or build their own brand. It's fascinating to me. I love seeing it happen. I know how much hard work goes into it. So I just wanted to kind of get ready with you guys, have a chat, talk about new products. Hey, I feel like I need to move around, so we're gonna get serious. Okay, I'm ready for the makeup. I wanna start with eyes. No, I wanna start with lips. Yes. Because they're just very, very empty right now. I am going to do a combo that I was wearing yesterday that is a very high maintenance combo. Okay, so we're gonna go in first with a pencil that I really love, that I have used and talked about before. This is the waterproof lip liner in Bible. It's one of those lip liners that really has the power to make your lips look a lot larger and more plush if you want that kind of a look, because you can really just graze the outer edge, and it does have that just consistency and shade where it really works with so many different lip colors, skin colors. It's just a very neutral tone. I really love this. I think it's phenomenal. The formula is great. She did a great job on the lip products as a whole. So we're now gonna go into Dominique Cosmetics. This is the shade Nude Kiss. The doe foot is a nice kind of curved doe foot applicator, which makes it really comfortable and easy to apply. I wore this exact combo yesterday, literally before I went to Sephora, and Erica was like, your lips look bigger. What did you do? Just the color and the shading and the way that you do your lips, the way you apply it, can make such a big difference. Oh my gosh. Now we're going in with Cabana from Laura Lee Los Angeles. You guys, the thing that I have to share about this, it smells like one of those caramel apple suckers, and it just it's so such an edible scent. We're gonna go in on just the center now. I like to take my middle finger now and just pat it in. You gotta work a little fast to kind of get it to a place where it's a little bit blended. Now these are not two drastically different shades. So let's take a look at that. So you see, these two are very similar. They have a nice undertone that kind of matches up really beautifully. This is Dominique's other color that I have in front of me called Babe. It's a little more cool tone than Laura Lee's formula. But you guys, these liquid lips, just absolutely stunning. I like the texture. They're not over drying. They're just really great quality. This is one of those where when I was sitting here kind of just playing with makeup at random, in an unjudging way, where I was just okay, what can we put on here? What are we gonna do there? Da 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 da. And I do that a lot to see if the unexpected can sometimes work. And this works. This is a scary thing to put on top of this beautiful classic nude look. I'm telling you guys though, this is such a gorgeous pairing. Once it settles in, this stays looking glossy and juicy without adding any volume or texture for a very ridiculously long time, right? Oh my God. One of the most stunning glosses, and you can find it at Target. You can pick this up at Target. Amazing job. Chloe, you killed it. This is literally one of my favorites. I just love it so much. Okay, so let's get into a little face, shall we? Before we move to eyes, I want to go into this gorgeous palette right here. She is an OG YouTuber. I will link everybody's channel below in the description, by the way. And this is a really beautiful palette. Like, it's just the right richness and the right tone for the blush, highlight, and bronzer. And I have clearly already, I've already dug in. So I will tell you that my favorite is the Sunset Bronzer versus the Butter Bronzer in Deep Bronze. That one is a little bit too shimmery for my taste, but the formula blends out. It's so forgiving. So no matter how you use it, really it's fine. Like, that's the nice thing about the Butter Bronzers, is they will just kind of do what you want them to do. Did the worst thing possible right here. I need like a moment of silence for my breakout. Let's finish up the other side. All right, moving into blush, I was absolutely planning on using the GG Gorgeous blush. I don't know where it went, to be honest. Like, I've been looking everywhere and I'm like, what in the heck? I don't know where it went. So I love GG Gorgeous. I'm just kind of personally a fan, and then also the quality, the smoothness of her products are like top notch. I'm gonna go into the shade Apricot and just kind of a dab will do you. I'm trying to really not overdo the blush. Like, sometimes I look at my videos and I'm like, dear God, Tati, put the brush down. Okay, now we're gonna go into highlighter. I do wanna go into this Artist Couture. I bought the shade Illuminati. All right, so it's a little sifter situation. Just sprinkle a little in the lid. I'm gonna take the GG Gorgeous highlight brush and I'm gonna load the brush up like magic. Okay, this is like the old Bare Minerals way, swirl, tap, buff, and you kind of have it like locked and loaded in the brush. Works out really nicely. Wow. That's like a really elegant, like nice, I wouldn't say it's subtle, but a nice highlight. A little more golden than I thought it would be, to be honest, but it's like very angelic, right? It's a nice glow. Okay, that's cool. I like it. I do want to go a little bit on top with the Jaclyn Hill. This is the Flash palette, and it is the quads like so. You get a nice size mirror in here. And I actually really like using these as like a last little like boop, like on top of a shadow look. If you want to just brighten anything up, these are very high voltage. I do really like them. So I'm just gonna kind of very gently go in here and just kind of like add a little tiny extra. Do you see how crazy that is? That is like a high shine. No denying, these highlighters are stunning. They're gorgeous. They are really competitive with some of like the top tier on the market. I am wildly impressed with this. I think it is so absolutely beautiful. Moving on. So something I've been doing ever since my good friend Charlotte Tilbury stopped by. I will link our video below if you want to go give it a watch. And she taught me a few tricks that I use every day now. This is the 24-hour pencil in Plum. This is from Persona. And the reason I'm doing eyeliner first is so I can kind of have a gauge of how far I want to blend depth on that outer corner when I am doing my eye makeup today. So we're going to start with the wing first, pull it inward, do the eyeshadow, and then go back to sharpen things up. I do this thing right now where I kind of just trust myself enough to really pull a line like so to kind of make sure that when my eyes are open, it's not like, because that happens. What I have found is helpful is just kind of really going in, trusting yourself, and keeping your eyes open while you find that shape. Oof. That is a pretty purple. I'm gonna take a little bit of the P. Louise Base Pro. I thought it was Pia Louise for the longest time. I'm like, Pia Louise. It's P. Louise. We're first gonna go into the Latte palette and use some of these neutrals here before going into the Lunar Beauty palette. Ooh, what color do I use? Shoot. I don't know what I wanna do. Okay, you guys, we're just gonna go for it. I'm going into Cafecito. Hello, that was ridiculously easy. What a beautiful color. Dang. It has like the perfect red undertone to it that is super flattering. It doesn't look like gray or overly cool tone or overly warm. It's just like a really beautiful, beautiful shade. Hey, good job. That is a beautiful shade. Wow. You know what? This shadow is gorgeous. I really want to pull the camera forward so you guys can take a closer look at this. How beautiful is that? Stunning. I'm actually going to go over to the Lunar Beauty palette and I'm going to go into this very vibrant purple called Strawberry Moon. It's like an orchid, like very vibrant shade. And we're just going to start packing that through the crease. And then going back to my first brush, I'm going to use circular motions and kind of buff it out. I'm not too concerned with the lid right now because we're gonna do something entirely different. It's pretty much gonna be covered up. So I'm really more focused on getting the crease just right. I'm gonna go in with an even more concentrated brush because I really want this purple to kind of punch through a bit more. I think it's pretty. I'm actually gonna go into Ruby Skies, which is this right here. Ooh, that's like a nice duochrome. Wow, that's very, very pretty. Dang, that is stunning. Holy cow, I'm very impressed by this shade. All right, I now wanna go in with Frappe from the Latte palette. I am just gonna kind of hit that inner corner just a little bit, just to kind of ice it up. And we just fully went for it. So I brought it kind of all the way through here. It's just very dramatic, but all the color is kind of blown out. And once liner and lashes are on, I think it'll look really great. This is a flaky shade, but it is stunning. So like be careful when you go into the shade Blue Diamond. But I really want to pump. Oh my God. Whoa, look at that. Like that is insane. Look at that shine. Okay, so worth the flakiness because it's such a beautiful shade. Yeah. This is so like just an unexpected look for me to do, but I really like it. I'm gonna go in with the shade Skyline, which is really peachy, and just kind of buff the lower lash line a little bit. I'm gonna go into the shade Pink Flash, this like hot number right here. I need someone to like just take the makeup away because I'm like, what else can I do? Okay. I need to stop. I need to stop. Okay, stop. It's time to line and lash. I'm gonna take a little of the black liner now from Persona Cosmetics and just kind of re-go over what we initially already framed. This is not a collaboration. I don't know, has anyone ever done just mascara? I have not seen that, or at least recently. I have not seen that. All right, so I am now going to pop on some Nakia Joy lashes. I love these. I think they are so good. I can even get away with like not trimming them, which is kind of crazy. You can get really close to the inner corner and they just lay down like very perfectly, fuss-free, you don't really feel a dang thing. And I just think they're phenomenal. I can't talk and lash. See you in a minute. Sweet. I have to say, you guys, I love this look so much that I want to wear pink eyeshadow more often. Like, I like the kind of violet berry, almost like blue iridescence with it. And Manny's palette, the Strawberry Dream palette, is a dream. I do want to point out also the Latte too. This shade right here is so perfect. This is just like really rich. It is what I put on that inner corner. It kind of fluttered out and just like glossed up the whole thing, but in like a really shiny, sparkly way. Cafecito is beautiful. I cannot wait to play with this more. Iced Coffee and Drizzle, these two look stunning. You have this really interesting, beautiful green in here called Matcha, and then like this mustardy yellow. I think this is a really fun palette too, so I'm excited to play with this one more. Manny's palette, phenomenal. So good. So good. Okay, what I didn't get a chance to play with on camera that I was showing you guys over on IG stories, but when this launched, I did grab it, and I think this is a beautiful, larger palette. Like, you get a lot more as far as the number of colors. The pans are not as big in size. And while it looks like these two actually are similar, they would go hand in hand very nicely, but they are very different. There's really not a duplicated color in one to the other. So I just want to do a couple of swatches from this one for you guys. It's really cool that they have kind of one of the Super Shock shadows in this palette, because those just give any look that you have a lot of life. This shade right here is literally like one of the most like flattering greens, because it is not so punchy and bold. I was wearing this along with like 5 other things yesterday. This shade Aquamarine right here is super pretty too. Fluorite is like a really interesting, kind of like dreamy iridescent purple. And it surprisingly picks up this like shine where swatched, you don't think it's like super pigmented, but on the eye, it actually looks so gorgeous. So I highly recommend the So Jaded palette as well. All of these palettes are great. Kathleen Lights also, PS, just relaunched her nail polish line, and I want to share that with you guys too. Okay, Kathleen, girl, oh my God. I mean, she really nails it with color curation with nail polish. The brush on here is like very nice and wide. It makes it very easy to paint your nails, which I love. Look at how pretty that is. That's just really, Let's do one more. She has this shade called Rosy that looks like it would not be much, but it is. These are just like so creamy. Look at that. It went over basically like a black polish. Imagine what this will do on your actual just bare nail. I'm gonna do Holo Taco now. This is like a never-ending video. Hi, let's just hang out forever. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Nail polish is so satisfying to me. Like, it's just one of those things that, you know, you do your makeup and you can't really like stare at yourself all day. But if you're like in a meeting or something, or school, or wherever you are, really, you look down at your nails and you're just like, sparkly, shiny, it's really beautiful. And it's like just for you. Like, it feels like a personal, like just for you kind of a thing. And maybe that's why I love nail polish so much, because I just love color in general. And the quality of these polishes is just so good. So check that out. But wait, there's more. There's a couple more things I have to share with you guys. Dry shampoo at Walmart from Cute Girls Hairstyles. This is by Mindy. I love her. I just started trying it out, but I really love the fact that on the front it says sulfate-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, silicone-free, gluten-free, aluminum-free, mineral oil-free, color-safe, cruelty-free, vegan. Whew! So I really love this. It's called Heritage by Mindy McKnight. This is the Lazy Day Dry Shampoo. This scared the crap out of me when I first used it, because you spray it on and it is like white. It's like, hi grandma. Like, I don't know what just happened, but it happened. And you kind of have to trust the process to let it kind of soak up the oils, and then like really wiggle your fingers through, zhuzh your fingers through the hair, and then brush through the hair. And it just does such a great job. It smells expensive, you know? It doesn't smell like Fruit Loops. It smells like something you would like see on the shelf at a really high-end salon. That's what it smells like. And the packaging is A+. The names of everything, A+. This is the Masquerade hair mask. So congrats to Mindy. I think your hair care line is fabulous. I've just started exploring it and I can't wait to try more. Last but not least, I wish I would have put this in the beginning of the video because of how special it is and how special I think this influencer is. And I'm definitely gonna be chatting about this more. And Allie, what is up? Like, we have been chatting about you coming on my channel for a very long time. And I think that we really need to make that happen. She came to my Kiwi launch and really was just like the nicest, realest, sweetest person and so generous with her encouragement. And who doesn't love this color setup too, by the way? It's like rose gold and this like kind of powdery, sophisticated gray blue. Love, love, love. So I have here a little bit of my face zapper section thing, some brushes, and my anti-static. I just came back from New York. I have not unpacked this one, obviously. The other makeup bits I had unpacked, but I want to show you guys because you can fit so much in here. And I love that it is compartmentalized and that you have a space here even to put a palette in. Something that I find I'm able to do is I'll put palettes on the bottom here, like underneath this guy right here. And I can even shove like a few compacts on the side. So I can get this puppy like locked and loaded. It's very durable. It hasn't gotten messy yet. And I just traveled with it. I've taken this to Seattle and then now New York as well. And I'm sure I'm gonna show this off a little bit more in the future because I just think it's the most cute thing ever. I like the handle too. All right, you guys, we made it to the finish line and I just wanna thank you for hanging out with me. I know this was a long one, but I had so much to chat about. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this was fun for you to watch and go have a good one. I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.